What do you think of your Raiders, CC? What do you think?
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm glad we got Pete Carroll. I'm excited. Hopefully we can draft a quarterback and turn this thing around.
So, I mean, I guess you're a fan since your days of being born in Vallejo. Is that your Raider fandom, CC?
Yeah, growing up in the Bay, it was either the Raiders and the Niners, and my dad was a Raider fan, and he grew up an Oakland Raider fan, and they went to L.A., so I grew up an L.A. Raider fan, and then they came back to Oakland when I was about 14 or 15. And yeah, now they're in Vegas, and as long as they got the silver and black on, I'll always be a Raider fan.
So did your dad bring you to a black hole when you were like 4 or something like that? I'm trying to
He would take me down to LA, so we would always go tailgate. So we would leave like on Saturday night, and he would drive through the night. And I just remember waking up at the Coliseum at tailgates, and it kind of started my fandom. And yeah, I mean, I take my boys to Vegas. But when my oldest is 21 now, but when he was when he was a little guy, we would tailgate in Oakland all the time. So it's a family thing, man. I hate to say unfortunately, but it's a family thing. It runs deep.
Well, CC, just to bring New York sports into it, you could be a Jet or a Giant fan, and But I mean, Tom Brady being in ownership now, right? I mean, I don't know if you've met Tom or have a relationship with him in any way, shape, or form, but.
No, I've got a chance to meet him, but I mean, just him, having a chance to, and they said that he's taken over, football operations. So I think we're heading in the right direction. I mean, you can only go up from where we've been, and we've done a pretty good job. I feel like the defense is good. Brock Bowers had an amazing year last year. It's just if we can get somebody with consistent quarterback play, I think the team will be all right.
Well, there's no question, right? And I do love the Carroll hiring, and I'm not just saying that because you're zooming in here. Because you need somebody who can install a culture, certainly when you're churning through coaches, and install a way of doing things. And also, whenever he's asked about message for Raiders fans, he's kind of challenging people to say, fill up the stadium here in a town where everybody's coming in, seeing a show, maybe getting a good meal in, sitting down at a blackjack table while they're seeing their team as the road team in the stadium and go hang out,
what's crazy is that if you go to a game early in the season, it's full of Raider fans. But as the season goes along and,
right.
They're 3 and whatever, then it turns into the other fans, coming into town, like you said, to go hang out in Vegas and watch a show, which I guess is good for the stadium because it'll always be packed. But it's not good. It's not so great for Raider fans, or I'm sure for the players later in the season when it's, 70-30, the opposing team to the Raider fans. But if you go early in the season, I always go early in the season. I always go before October, and I catch it when it's a good amount of Raider fans in there.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.